Chapter 4: Queries, Forms and Reports in Access
2019.
Pre-processing. Working with queries, working with reports, working with forms. Tables serve as a primary data repository in an Access database. Let us now learn about three more database objects: queries, forms, and reports. Each of these objects interacts with the records stored in your database tables. Working with queries. A query is used to extract information from one or more tables in a database. You can use a query to view specific data from a table or supply data to other database objects such as forms and reports. The data retrieved by a query is displayed in the datasheet view. Query can also be used to edit and analyze data in different ways. If you save the query, you can reuse it whenever you need it. For example, you may design a query to display the names of students who scored more than 75 marks in an examination. Access provides two ways to create a query: using Query Wizard, using Query Design. Creating a query using Query Wizard. Access provides the Query Wizard to let you create queries easily and quickly. To create a query using the Query Wizard, 1. In the navigation pane, select the table for which you want to create the query. 2. On the Create tab, click the Query Wizard button in the Queries group. The new Query dialog box opens. It displays various types of queries that you can create. 3. Select the Simple Query Wizard option and click the OK button. The Simple Query Wizard dialog box appears. 4. Click the Tables Queries List down arrow and select the table on which you want to base the query. 5. In the Available Fields list, select a field that you want to include in the query and click the button. The field is added to the selected fields list. 6. Repeat step 5 to add more fields to your query. 7. Click the Next button. The Query Wizard displays options to create a detail or summary query. 8. Select the Details, shows every field of every record radio button and click the Next button. The Query Wizard asks you to specify a name for the query. 9. Type a name for the query. 10. Select the Open the Query to View Information radio button. 11. Click the Finish button. Access creates the query and displays the result of the query in the datasheet view. Creating a query using Query Design. You can also create a query by using the Query Design. A query design allows you to specify the fields covered, the condition to retrieve specific records, change the order of fields, and arrange the retrieved data in a desired manner. To create a query using Query Design, 1. On the Create tab, click the Query Design button in the Queries group. The Show Table dialog box opens. 2. Select the table to use for the query and click the Add button. 3. Click the Close button. The Query Design view opens. The Query Tools Design tab appears on the ribbon. 4. Select the fields to be included in the query by using one of the following ways. Double-click a field name in the table box. Drag a field name from the table box and drop it in the required column in the grid. Click the down arrow in a column and select the required field from the list that opens. Type the required field name in the field box in a column. 5. Drag a column to a required position to change the order of fields in the query. 6. Click the Sort box of the field on which you want to sort the result of the query and choose one of either ascending or descending option. 7. Clear the check mark in the Show box of a field to hide it from display in the datasheet view. 8. Specify the condition for the query in the Criteria box of the desired field. 9. On the Query Tools Query Design tab, click the Run button in the Results group. The result of the query is displayed in the datasheet view. 10. Click the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar. The Save As dialog box opens. 11. Type a name for the query and click the OK button. Access saves the query and displays the query object in the navigation pane. To modify an existing query. You can modify an existing query to edit the design for the query. To modify the design of an existing query, 1. Open the query to modify. 2. On the Home tab, click the View button in the Views group and select the Design View option. 3. Modify the query design as desired. Working with forms. Form is a database object that provides a Windows-like interface to view and edit data easily in a table. Access provides 3 ways to create a form for a table: using the form command, using split form, using the form wizard. Creating a form using the form command. The form command lets you create and format a form according to your specifications. 1. In the navigation pane, click the table for which you want to create the form. 2. On the Create tab, click the Form button in the Forms group. Access creates the form and displays it in the Layout view in the work area. The Form Layout tools, Form Layout Design, Arrange, and Format tabs appear on the ribbon. 3. Click the Form Layout Tools Design tab and do any of the following. A. To set a logo for the form. 3.1. In the Header/Footer group, click the Logo button. The Insert Picture dialog box opens. 3.2. Select a picture and click OK to set the logo for the form. 3.3. Drag the boundaries of the logo to resize it. B. To specify a title for the form. 3.4. In the Header/Footer group, click the Title button. The title of the form gets highlighted. 3.5. Type a desired title for the form and press the Enter key. C. To display date and time on the form. 3.6. In the Header/Footer group, click the Date and Time button. The Date and Time dialog box opens. 3.7. Select the desired format for date and time and click the OK button. The date and time are displayed to the right of the form title. D. To apply a theme to the form. 3.8. In the Themes group, click the Themes button. The Themes gallery opens. 3.9. Click a desired theme to apply it to the form. 4. Click the Form Layout Tools Format tab and do any of the following. A. To format the form title. 4.1. Select the form title. 4.2. In the Font group, specify the font, font size, font style, and font color for the form title. B. To specify a background color for the form. 4.3. Click anywhere in the blank area in the form. 4.4. In the Control Formatting group, click the Shape Fill button and select a color from the Colors palette. 5. Click the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar. The Save As dialog box opens. 6. Type a name for the form and click the OK button. Access saves the form and displays the form object in the navigation pane. Knowledge discovery. A split form provides the form view and the datasheet view simultaneously. This makes the process of finding and editing records easy. To create a split form, 1. Select the table for which you want to create the split form. 2. On the Create tab, click the More Forms button in the Forms group and select the Split Form option. Access creates the displays the form in the upper half of the window and the table in the datasheet view in the bottom half. Creating a form using the Form Wizard. The Form Wizard lets you create a form for a table quickly by using pre-designed layouts. To create a form using the Form Wizard, 1. On the Create tab, click the Form Wizard button in the Forms group. The Form Wizard screen appears. 2. Click the Tables Queries drop-down list arrow and select the required table. 3. Add the fields to show in the form using the greater than and greater than buttons. 4. Click the Next button. 5. Click the Radio button to select a desired layout for the form. Access previews the layout as you click its Radio button. 6. Click the Next button. 7. Type a name for the form in the text box. 8. Select Open the form to view or enter information Radio button and click the Finish button. Access creates the form and displays it in the work area. Working with records using a form. You can use a form to view and edit existing records or add new records to a table. To work with records using a form. 1. In the navigation pane, double-click the required form. The form opens and displays the first record in the table. 2. To navigate between different records, click the or buttons on the record navigation bar. 3. To edit data in a record, click a text box for a field and type the new data. 4. To add a new record, click on New Blank Record button. enter the required information in the corresponding text boxes. A blank form is displayed. 5. Click the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar to save the changes. Working with reports. A report is a database object that lets you view data from a table or a query in printable format. You can modify a report's design, but you cannot add or edit data to the report. Access provides several ways to create a report. The two most common ways are using the report command, using the report wizard. Creating a report using the report command. The report command lets you create a simple report quickly. The report displays all the fields from a specific table or query. To create a report using report command, 1. In the navigation pane, click the table or query for which you want to create a report. 2. On the Create tab, click the Report button in the Reports group. Access creates a simple report based on the table or query you selected. The Report Layout tools, Report Layout Design, Arrange, Format, and Page Setup tabs appear on the ribbon. 3. Use the options in the Report Layout Design and Format tabs to modify the layout of the report and format the report title and headings. 4. On the status bar, click the Print Preview button to see how the report will look when printed on a paper. The Print Preview tab appears on the ribbon. 5. In the Close Preview group, click the Close Print Preview button to return to Report View. 6. Click the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar to save the report. Access saves the report as a database object. Using the Report Wizard. The Report Wizard provides an easy way to create a customized report with selected fields. The wizard guides you through a series of steps and generates a report based on your specifications. To create a report using Report Wizard, 1. On the Create tab, click the Report Wizard button in the Reports group. The Report Wizard screen appears. 2. Click the Tables, Queries drop-down list arrow and select the required table. 3. Add the desired fields to display in the report using the and buttons. 4. Click the Next button. 5. Select the field on the basis of which you want to group the records. 6. Click the Next button. 7. Select the Sort field and sorting order for the data in the report. 8. Click the Next button. 9. Select an option for the layout and orientation of the report. 10. Click the Next button. 11. Type a name for the report. 12. Select Preview the Report radio button and click the Finish button. Access creates the report object and displays the report in Print Preview view. Database. Queries may appear like tables, but the key difference is that while a table physically stores the data, a query is just a view of the data from a certain perspective. A query in Access can be a select query, which does not change values, but instead views the information from tables and other queries, or an action query, which can alter values in a table. All queries in Access are written as SQL, Structured Query Language queries, which is the standard backbone language for most database applications. When you save a MS Access query, the SQL statement behind the query is saved as text in a file, but with no data. Post-processing. A query is used to extract information from one or more tables in a database. A query in Access
2019
can be created using either the Query Wizard or the Query Design. The Query Design allows you to specify the fields covered in the query, the condition to retrieve specific records, change the order of fields, and arrange the retrieved records as desired. Form is a database object that provides a Windows-like interface to view and edit data easily in a table. Access provides 3 ways to create a form for a table: the Form command, Split Form, and the Form Wizard. A report is a database object that lets you view data from a table or a query in printable format but does not allow to edit the data. Access provides 2 ways to create a report: the Report command and the Report Wizard.